It was on this day, April 12, 1953, KFDX TV3 hit the airwaves right here in Wichita Falls at 4:30 in the afternoon.
And from the early years of big black and white console tube TVs to today's high-definition flat screen TVs, we've remained your close friends and neighbors through good times and bad.
Well, this evening, Curtis Jackson and I show you why this KFDX Texoma tradition is still going strong 70 years later. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Daryl Franklin.
And I'm Lauren Linfield.
30 years before today's digital broadcast in high definition, KFDX became your 24-hour news team.
There's more to see on Channel 3.
About 40 years before that, on April 12, 1953, KFDX hit the airways as the only locally owned station. In those days, everything was live, so it did not take long before variety shows became a big success.
Well, the flavor was pure country, I guess.
Music and humor from the Nat Fleming Show went right to the hearts of local viewers.
I always tell people I had the best band that ever hit this area. I could say that because I didn't play an instrument.
I think that was the intriguing thing at that time, that everything was live from beginning to end for the very best, for all the show, all the way through.
Warren Silver, Don Alexander, Tom Crane, Ken Hughes, they all have amazing stories and about going on the air and the programming that they started between live commercials and live shows.
So many people weren't raised on a farm.
And of course, there was good old Joe Brown on the air with KFDX for almost 50 years before retiring.
It was 7,346 shows ago.
That's our news for now. We'll see you right here tomorrow.
Cindy Bradford's years in television began at KFDX around Labor Day 1978 after TV3 celebrated its 25th year.
Don Alexander talking about Pinto Bean and how, and we've all seen pictures of him dressed up, you know, in the Western outfits and what he did and the stories he would tell. Great times, good memories, but some very solid people.
Where we're sitting right now in the studio, just off to our left, there was a door. They would actually, as Cindy said, live commercials. They would bring cars in here into the middle of the studio and they would do their commercials. And of course, I had 20 years in the Air Force. I was in awe.
Before retiring from the Air Force, Skip McBride was hired by former news director Bill Overman.
I said we were going to mess this up.
We sure did.
And started his almost 32-year television career at KFDX in January 1983.
I think it will not hide this.
Skip McBride is the #1 weatherman in all of the great state of Texas.
Well, thank you, sir.
Did you call that rain that hit here? How many inches you had?
We had 3.11 at the station, and I called for about 1.5 inches.
But, you know, the excitement and the thrill of working in television and working with a great group of people that were always willing to help, except when I took extra time. But other than that, that had nothing to do with it. I loved it.
What was important to me, and Skip, I think you personified that, is that whether it was news or sports or television, it's a matter of it's a personal relationship with the viewer.
No excuse, we'll mark that down. Okay, June 2nd.
I like the Bowie Country Club.
See, what do you like?
Hello, I'm Cindy Bradford.
Read it.
What?
Not only is it ugly, it's awful short, too.
Doesn't cover that belly, does it? Ooh, go ahead with the weather. Ooh, okay.
In Texoma, you will find something special that goes way beyond time. We're part of the family.
What a privilege it was and has been to report the news for Wichita Falls and the surrounding community.
And that goes for all of us. Something that's never changed over so many years, our commitment to serving you and being part of the family.
You're all family, and I am where I am thanks to the experience and the relationships built at KFDX and in the community. I'm Susanna Schuler. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary to TV3. I'm Jerry Johnson, TV3's first sports director in 1975. Bruce Geetson and I focused on a lot of local sports coverage for 2 years and had fun doing it. Good local sports coverage at TV3 is a tradition like no other that continues to this day.
I'm Catherine McGregor. I worked at KFDX from the mid-70s to the late 70s. It was a fun time working with great people as we covered our terrific community.
Hi, I'm Martha Eichelhardt, and I worked for KFDX TV3 from 1978 until 1982. And the thing I loved most about working there was the newsroom and all the excitement that happened there. And I got to work with some wonderful people as well.
Hi, I'm Kim Stamps-Brown. I'm so grateful to be a small part of KFDX history. I was blessed to be at TV3 from 1985 to 1995. Happy 70th anniversary.
Hello everybody, Scott Kopenberger here. I started work at KFDX as a reporter in the mid-80s, and when I finished in the year 2000, I was an anchor and the news director. Great people, great memories. Happy birthday, KFDX.
Happy anniversary, KFDX, from Laura Merrill, going all the way back to 1992, and then back again in 1998 as Laura Von Lowe. I have many happy memories from my time there.
Hi, I'm Doug Bilyeu. I was at KFDX from 1995 until 2018. The years we spent in Wichita Falls were some very special years for our family.
Happy anniversary, Texoma. It was a joy to be with you for the 3 years I was there with KFDX. Here's to 70 years doing great things for the community. Looking forward to 70 more. Mwah.
From the downtown to the lakes and the river, a common heart beats down inside of you and me. And no matter where we go,
70 years of memories shared with and made possible by you, Texoma.
Just have one thing left to say, and that's...
And always...
Hello, Texoma.
Hello, Texoma.
Hello, Texoma.